Hello. Hi, Thomas. How are you?
Hi, Erhan. I'm good, thank you. And you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you. So, welcome to all of our audience, and of course, welcome to you. So, I want to start with a story. Uh, just a couple of months ago, I was dealing with a client, and uh, and the client told me that they need a digital learning content, but not boring one. So this is something we always hear. And but at the same day, we also celebrate the Brandon Hall Awards, three Brandon Hall Awards for a digital learning project with a company that we are working since 2019. So when I see these two companies, they have different kind of maturity in terms of digital learning. So, what do you think about these two companies, these two organizations?
Yes, I totally share your points. We have seen that in Crossknowledge for the last 20 years, actually. The different level of maturity of our clients. We have indeed met some client that ask us some content in a platform in order to address very quickly their own employees. But putting content in a platform doesn't mean that they will have some results. Behind that, we need some outcome. We need to make sure that what our learners will be actually useful, and they will be able to use that in their operational worlds, And so basically, how we should make sure that what we provide to our learner are relevant in terms of content. What is it qualitative, what we are delivering? So the pedagogy, the way we are addressing the learning, or also is it enough engaging and motivating for them to go in a solution and have a sticky experience to make them actually the needs to go in the platform. So basically the market is addressing very easily the fact that we can put content in platform, but without quality, without engagement, and also without relevancy, we will not deliver real outcome. And this needs to be linked to the business performance. So how we can ensure that we can measure the impact that will have this kind of training on the learners and on the business in the end. And it's exactly what we are trying to do currently in Crossknowledge. When we have a client call, we try to assess what are the level of maturity and where they stand to help them to actually go to the next level. What are the key priority for them to work on to actually do digital learning that really works?
Yeah. Okay, great point, Thomas. You said that the maturity of each client are totally different, and I agree with you. And the approach and the perception of the client also towards the digital learning are totally different from one to another. In that sense, I would like to present a couple of quick slides.
Okay.
If we can bring it on the screen, Okay, so we all agree that digital learning is now a fact in our life. Okay, so using technology for learning is for the last couple of decades, and this is now something we cannot get rid of. Okay, this is the fact, and especially after the COVID, for the last 2 years, it increased like crazy. So we can see all the important organizations, researchers, and and forecast that it will grow again in the future. But if we come back to our point, we all see that most of the organizations are not ready from, or they are not digitally mature in terms of digital learning. And we also see that the in terms of digital learning, the mature companies, they recovered, or they acted better, or they were more agile during the pandemic, during the last 2 years. This is also what we see. This is a reality. So in terms of these maturity, so I think you are bringing something important to the market. So what it is? So please explain that.
So indeed, learning and development take a bigger place in our life. I totally agree with you. And actually, digital learning taking a bigger place because it helps to transform an organization. It helps to have a very to change basically people. So because we knew that, and again, because we think it's important for our client to know where they stand and what they should do in a priority, we have thought about three levels of maturity. The first one is access to learning.
Yeah, so, can we still have the presentation also, Shebna? Yes, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, Thomas.
Now I see back. So basically, we have three level of digital three level of maturity. So the first one, access to learning. So it's basically a company that will focus on contents. They are mostly in reactive mode. So exactly. They will put some content in a platform and starting to communicate about that, but that's it, without any much of indicators to follow than usage, completion, basic things.
Yeah,
that's the first level. The second level is what we call the integrated learning experience. So it's where actually we start to actually have a company that creates a competency framework and link the digital learning solution with this competency framework. So we see a broader themes for skills. And we have also we start to have also more sophisticated communication. We start to involve the lean management. It start to have the learning start to have a real place in the strategy. And then the last level, it's the level that we call the learning, the successful learning experience at scale. What does it mean? It basically means that we are creating value at learning level, learning and development level, and the learning and development is not seen anymore as a cost center. So what does it mean? Basically, is that we are really linking the business performance and the business indicators that will actually grow a business with the learning. So each L&D will work with the business unit manager and find what they really need, and then they will create a training solution that will be linked with what the learner in his role really needs. Then he will do the training, will have all information related to what he has learned. Then, of course, a lot of communication, a lot of engagement around. Then if it works, we will see it because we have the right KPIs. If it doesn't work, we also see it. We will have the feedback from the learners. And this will be, all will be looped and tracked in BI tools. So that's the last level.
this is what I can easily, I'm so practical, and what I understood is like that the first level is like the content focus, and the second level is like learning focus, and the third level is like the business result focus. This is what I actually see from what you said. Thank you.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. So what we are bringing now to the market in order to assess the companies with this method, I think, and with questions with the questionnaire. So we are now focusing these three levels and these six different stakeholders in each company. So every company now, this is I can say that this is for free. Any company who can contact us, or any HR who can contact us in Turkey, we can, or with you in France, or anywhere in the world with any cross-knowledge partner, they can ask to have this assessment, and we are going to provide a detailed report in these six stakeholders, how mature for digital learning the company and the stakeholders are. So this is what we are going to also provide to the companies, to the clients for free for the organizations, and it's a good roadmap, and they can maybe implement it, and they can have more digital learning investment return. What I also can say. So I congratulate you first of all, and I thank you because this is quite important, I guess. As I explained in the beginning of our conversation, this is wonderful. I'm quite sure that most of the organizations in Turkey will request this to make and to see themselves, to assess their digital learning maturity level, and of course to have the roadmap, and maybe if they want they can use it themselves. Yeah, thank you very much. This is very important. So we are all open now to receive any request from any organization to of course report them their maturity assessment. Yeah. Okay, Thomas, if you have some final words so we can hear. So thank you very much.
Thank you again, Erhan. Just to maybe finalize, because I didn't really explain that. As you said, the six profiles that we are addressing, our level, our maturity map is actually helping you to through six main dimensions that we think are very, very important to address the digital learning solution the right way. And the six that you have seen on the screen, the six dimensions are so important for us that for each one of them, you will have the three levels that we were talking about. And through the toolkit that we have created, you will be able to actually implement very effectively this strategy, to have a clear L&D strategy, and then go to the next level. Of course, we will be there to support you with K2C. And thank you again, Erhan, for inviting us to launch this digital learning maturity assessment. We really we have more and more organizations that doing this maturity level. So we start to actually have some good overview of also of where are the global, digital learning maturity of each countries. So it can be good in the future to have this in Turkey.
Yeah, we love in Turkish organizations. They love benchmarking. So it's great to have that kind of comparison in the future. Thank you.
Perfect. So thank you again, and talk to you very soon.
Thank you. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you very much.